Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's been a couple days since I've talked to you, and I've been being a bad YouTuber. We've been working on Mossy. We get you flipped around here. Mossy's in the garage. It's winter time, not driving him around, and hey, time to do some of the things I've been wanting to do. We got the box of snakeskin, wire wrap, and we've got the wire box out here, and we're working on some lighting. So we got the center console out. It's always bugged me. Of course, newer vehicles used to this. We put a light down in here. And seeing inside this thing at night's a pain in the butt. So we got lights here on each side of the back of the center console. Got a light here. One on this side. So that'll light up our front of the seat area and behind the seat area. We're just going crazy with the lighting department. We got, there it is without the console in. Pretty easy to get it out. The worst thing is getting your gear shifter off if you have an automatic, which basically you just pull it off. Sometimes they want to come off, sometimes they don't. And then you can, about 5 bolts and this will just pop right out. But we've been working on lights. We got clearance lights in the back lift gate. I've never had a trailer plug for this thing, which I'd like to have, so we got one of them wired in. Go around here to the other side. Installed a switch system which is going to mount on the console. It's not currently in place. This guy right here give us 8 switch bank. And it controls a solenoid system out here. Take the cover off. Independent fuses for all 8 circuits. We got a hot wire that's going around here to the battery. Normally you want to keep this wire short, because if you're going to have a short, you don't want to have it in a big heavy wire. We do have our fuse located over there, but it only came with about a foot or so of power cord on it. And they're just nowhere over here convenient to mount that contraption. I've got winch wires, I've got the engine controls. I could mount it on top of the air cleaner, but then you're going to fight it every time you need to do an air cleaner. Your factory fuse boxes here and the 97 TJs, it's just, you could make something up higher, it was just going to be a problem. And back there along the fire hall wall is probably the most safest place to put that. I'm probably going to put some extra covering over it to protect it some more down in here, which we're also going to be putting an air compressor in here, I believe, where I want to try to put it at a later date. We got this guy wired up. Made running wires through the firewall back here really easy. I put a junction box in here, so I'm running a lot of my circuits to here and then jumping them across to this contraption. We've installed LED light bulbs in the dash. Fairly straightforward process there. The only problem is if you have 97, 98s, and possibly 99s, they still had this controller, which, see my shifter here, you can see it dimming down whenever I turn that knob, and these lights will dim a little bit. If normally that is not the case, because this older system runs with the resistance of electricity going through it from the wattage of the regular light bulbs to make it dim. Seeing there's no more regular light bulbs in any of this system, I also replaced these ones here. It doesn't cause enough resistance to make the dimmer function work, so that created another opportunity. So we mounted some old semi-truck lights with incandescent bulbs, wired them into this wire for this light here. So now I have 2 bulbs here and 2 bulbs over here, which are the same bulbs that I took out of here. So they're drawing power. It makes it so the dimmer will work, because now those are dimming down, pulling power, which lets these dim down, so at night I can actually not blind myself completely, and gives me ambient lighting down below on each side, which is kind of neat at night. But me not wanting to have enough is enough, the lights that I'm mounting in this are a 3-wire setup, which gives me white to hook into my dome light, also a green, because Mossy's green, so I can have green accent lighting inside this box, rear footwell, front footwell. And I'm going to wire these on a separate switch so I can kill them when I don't want them. Let's just give it a little bit of ambiance at night, riding around with the roof off and such. And installing these was super easy. Used this guy, dripped a hole through, and then these are just a rubber grommet. See if we can do this one-handed. You stick that rubber grommet in, then simply push the light bulb into it, and it presses out, as long as you don't make this hole too big, and that holds these in solid. Now that I got the lights on, showing you the dimming effect inside, we can walk back here, and these are the lights I put on the rear, which also swing out with the spare tire. So the chance that sometimes these latches don't work real good and the thing swings around, you're driving at night, you see red lights behind you, the gate come open. More of an excuse for me to have extra lights, but hey, it sounds good on paper, right? Sure. That's some of the things we've been up to. We're also installing what I'm calling is a rock light system that isn't just pretty lights. I'm actually mounting lights under the bumper here, shining down in front of the tire. I've got another one mounted up in our rockers here. Another one mounted back here, pointing at the front tire, or the one back here is pointing at the front tire. The one up there is pointing at the front of the back tire. Then we also have some for backup light mounted right here, all tucked up under where I won't be smashing them into rocks, won't be getting into other things that I don't want to get them into, and I'll be able to see to fix this thing when it breaks alongside the trail, because it's a Jeep, it's going to break. See if this thing will power up. This is a Mictuning unit. I just got it off eBay. I don't know very much about it other than I just set it up. You can change the display colors. It's got a bunch of different colors in it. Seeing our theme screen, we went with green. But I got lights in the front bumper. We're going to have them on the sides. And then the rear bumper for backup lights. We'll kill some lights. You guys can kind of see what we got going here. I don't have driver's side wired in yet. But that's going to give a decent amount of light to see what's going on around me. If I'm stuck in the mud, if I got a flat tire, if I got a shock that comes unbolted, God knows what. Because it's a Jeep. And having lights is fun. You can see there the back one's pointed at front tires. And the ones up front here Shine down, give you a really good view of your U-joints and all that fun stuff. A little bit in front of the tire. I also have mounts coming to mount them on the knuckles down here, so I can have steering ones. That'll be coming up. But yeah, it's been a fun time of wiring. No, wiring's boring. So I'm just going to show you guys some of the after effects. And that's where we're at. We get some more stuff installed. We'll show you some of the insides. That's probably going to be the next video. But for now, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All you really got to do is hit that subscribe somewhere up right there on the TV or on your smartphone, whatever. It's easy, it's free, it's cheap, and it helps me. So please. All right, and all of you that subscribed, thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next one.